Hey guys, Jaws the Shark Reviews here, and today we're be taking a look at the Transformers Rise of the Beasts Beast Combiner 2-pack, Bumblebee and Snarlsaber. So here they are, and yes, this is the third and final Beast Combiner from the Rise of the Beast line in the first wave at least, because there's going to be a second wave. There's going to be a Scourge one and an Optimus Prime one, and both of those do actually look pretty cool. But yeah, so here they are right here, and yeah, so let's get right down to the review right here. Before we take a look at both of these figures, let's take a look at the packaging. So here it is, and yeah, pretty neat little packaging right here. Again, so I really like how they have this right here with all the Decepticon, Autobot, Maximal, Predacon logos and the various Maximals and Predacons. So you see Megatron, like half of these didn't even appear in the movie, but I'm glad that they still put, like, you know, little drawings of those characters. So hey, at least they're somehow acknowledged. Yeah, on the side here you got Bumblebee running for some odd reason. The other side you get more up close look at B, and then Beast Combiner 2-pack. Here's the bottom, not a whole lot. And I got the back. And yeah, he's got, you know, product renders and stuff. And you got all this down here. Plus, officially licensed. Hey, he's an officially licensed Chevy Camaro. So if you love officially licensed toys, then this is a toy for you. So yeah, so there's the packaging. So let's get right down to the figures. We'll start off as usual with the Beast here. So this time it is Snarlsaber, and yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. But again, like with Silver Fang, that, you know, the one that came with RC, this one's kind of an odd one. I mean, I do like this one a bit more than that one, because I think proportionally it looks better, but it's still not as great as, like, let's say, Skull Cruncher, because I really loved how that one came out. But, yeah, for the head sculpt, very, Panther-like face there. Do quite dig it. I love the blue for the eyes. And, wait, Snarlsaber Maximal, let me double check. Yep. Okay, yeah, I got all this nice mechanical and fur detail mixed in. So even though we didn't see these in the movie, I'm so glad that they kind of kept the aesthetic of some organic parts and some not. So that's cool. And you got the tail there. I'm not sure what these little spiky things are. Seems a little odd. Here's the top. And here's the bottom. Probably the ugliest area because of that big hole right there, obviously for the combination mode. And here's the other side, not a whole lot going on. So yeah, yeah, not too shabby. So yeah, anyways, for articulation, you can unclick the head so it can only move to the left. Poor Snarlsaber can just look to the left, but for the right, he's gotta go. Mouth doesn't move or anything. The front arms, or at least this one goes back this far, and then this back this far right here, and then they can go up, both of them, this far. As for the hind legs, they can go forwards this far. So at least it's more consistent here for the hind legs, unlike with what's the Silver Fang, because with that one it was kind of like this, like where it just has like the dead end points are just kind of like this, and yeah, at least here you can just sit down normally, and the legs can move up this far. And that's it for articulation. Yeah, not a whole lot, but, you know, that's to be expected with these. So yeah, anyways, now for the size comparisons, let's bring in Skull Cruncher. And yeah, still my favorite of these little beasts that we got. And last but not least, here he is with Silver Fang. And as you can see, when Silver Fang sits, it's not too far and it's all uneven and stuff. Yeah, and Snarlsaber can't really even sit here. Or not Snarlsaber, Silver Fang. But yeah, kind of funny how they chose to do like two like cats for this first wave. and just randomly one crocodile. Seems a lot, but yeah. Next wave they're more diverse, because Prime's beast is a lion, and then Scourge's is, well, Scorponok. So, yes, that's pretty much it for Snarlsaber himself. So let's take him out of the picture, and let's put Bumblebee back in, and let's take a look at his alt mode. And yeah, I gotta say, I think of these so far for these little core Autobots, right? Or not Autobots, core robots, like right here, like the thing you buy it for, mainly, like just the main Transformer. I'd say this one might be my favorite. Even more so than Primal. Like RC, you guys know I wasn't big on RC, but at least if you watched that review. But I thought Primal was okay, but this Bumblebee's actually not that bad. First of all, yeah, here he's in his officially licensed Camaro mode, because, yep, that's on the back. Yeah, I do like the detailing. The little holes right here seem a little odd, but what you gotta do? Of course, could use more paint, but, you know, it's... For what this is, it's not too bad. And I'm glad that they painted in the taillights. Like, that's not something you see on not even Studio Series figures these days. Or any time, really. But yeah. And of course, Visible Head Syndrome down here. This little sneak peek of robot mode there. Yeah. And of course, it's got clip-on wheels for the front. And yeah. And of course, because it's clip-on, I do not like how it looks. But these ones aren't, so that's good. So yeah, pretty okay looking Camaro. So yeah, now anyways, for the alt mode size comparisons, here he is with Primal. And of course, yeah, I guess this is okay. I mean, Primal should be a lot bigger, but you know, I guess it's fine. And last but not least, here he is with RC. And yeah, this totally does not work. She could, like, go right over him, just run over him and destroy him. That's how big this motorcycle is. Yeah, as you know, I despise this motorcycle mode. It's awful. Look, I mean, again, look how awful it looks. It's, yeah. But, there's that. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for the alt mode size comparisons. So, yeah, now let's get right down to Bee's transformations. So, starting off, what you want to do is just, I think you start, oh yeah, just untab the arms, bring them down, flip down the chest piece, click it into place, and then flip back the legs, straighten them out, flip out the toes, split apart the legs, and then bring back the back piece so it's disconnected from here. And once you got things all straightened out right here, there you have Bumblebee in his robot mode. See how quick that was to transform? Yeah, and I gotta say, while he does like paint, I think he does look pretty okay. Like, you know, like, if he had a bit more paint, I think I'd be perfectly, mostly fine with him. I mean, you know, besides he's lacking plenty of articulation, but honestly, I don't think he's really that bad. If you fiddle with him, he's actually pretty fun. So, yeah, now anyways, for the head sculpt, nicely done head sculpt, I'd say. Mostly accurate to the movie, and yeah, nicely detailed. So, do dig that. No, not really paint here for at least the inner headlights, the outer ones are, but yeah. I really like the silver they did, and the detailing, like on his abdomen. Why does that look so good? That's probably the best detailing, like not only for this Bumblebee, but for like all these Beast Combiner figures. Like that's nice, snazzy. And yeah, here's the shins, and here's the back. Pretty nice and clean, I'd say. And all the, you got hollow legs, of course. Yeah, the plastic doesn't feel the best. I mean, it's not awful plastic. It's, you know, it's just okay feeling, you know. It's slightly better than like a dollar store Transformer, like those Authentics ones, but it's only like a tad better than those, which kind of is good considering, you know, this is like next level stores right here, you know, Targets, Walmarts, where you can buy these, so it kind of has to be, and plus, you know, it's $20, so yeah, of course, probably half of that goes to the Beast that comes with these, but yeah, not too shabby. Now for the articulation, head does not move just like with the other two. Shoulders on ball joints, so you can move them full 360 and move them outwards as far. Oh, man, it popped off here. He does not have a waist rotation. He does not also have elbow or wrist swivel. Legs can kick up this far, back that far. I guess you move this up, you get a little more articulation there. Knees kind of bend, but it's not at the knees. Like, the knee's supposed to be right here, and it bends right here, but that's simply because of transformation. And the toes do move up and down, and that's it. So, still pretty limited articulation, but, you know, still, again, I'd say this is a fun little guy to mess with. Just fiddle around with, and, you know, just come up with anything that pops into your brain, whatever. Like, it's basically just your imagination. Just picture him being a much better figure, aka the Studio Series one. But, yeah, there's that. So, anyways, now for the robot mode size comparisons. Here he is with Primal. Well, I will say, yeah, I'm kind of not sure. I think he might have the worst robot mode of these three, but RC definitely has the worst alt mode of the three. So yeah, there's that. I'll say that does not scale good. And here he is with RC, which also does not scale good, because, you know, how she was a lot tinier than Bumblebee in Rise of the Beasts. But yeah, there's that. So, there you guys have the robot mode size comparisons. So, let's take Bumblebee out of the picture once more, and let's bring back in Snarlsaber, because it is combination time. So, starting off, what you want to do is you just want to lift out the tail and remove it, and then remove his face, or at least his skull. So now he's just this hideous looking thing. Poor old Snarlsaber. So now you just got this right here, this chunk. But anyway, so what you gotta do is you got to bring down the chest piece, or actually first flip up all the legs, and then let's just put it on Bumblebee, because I made the mistake last time with RC being anticlimactic. So let's go back to being climactic right here. Get the popcorn ready. Here we go. He's going to be combined. Alright, so you just want to bring this down right here and flip this in at the same time. And boom, there you go. There you guys have Bumblebee and Snarlsaber all combined into whatever this is. Yeah, like with the other two, it looks just okay. Oh, so we want to bring this up here. Yeah, it's just alright. It's meh. But, yeah, so, let's give him this right here, Snarlsaber's face, or most of it, and yeah, you just gotta put it right in there, so it's kind of like a shield, I suppose. I don't know what that's supposed to be. And, of course, the sword, which we didn't get a good full look at, so we'll take a look at that right now, because we only saw the bottom part when we looked at Snarlsaber in full. Kind of cool. I don't know. So you just want to put that into his hand right there. Oh, and this flip back up. There. You just want to attach it in the hand right there. And there you go. So now he's got this weird kind of looks like a mixture between a sword and a club. I don't know. I don't know what that's supposed to be, but it's something. It's something he can whack Predacons, Terracons, Decepticons with, whoever he's fighting. So there's that. He looks slightly better when you put on the, accessories and stuff, but it's, yeah. It's just that. Yeah, for articulation, it's pretty much the same as, in the normal Bumblebee mode, because he didn't have articulation to start with before. I guess some of his shoulder movement up and down, or back and forth, I should say, is hindered because of these shoulder pads, but besides that, it's exactly the same. So, yeah, now anyways, for the combiner size comparison, so we're going to combine the other two up. Alright, so here he is with Primal and Skull Cruncher. And there's that. Right there. Oop, everyone's falling over. And lastly, here he is with RC and Silverfang. And I'm trying to straighten these out. There we go. So there they are together, and yeah, yeah, these are very ridiculous figures. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the size comparisons right there. So there you guys have my review for the Transformers Rise of the Beast, Beast Combiners, Bumblebee, and Snarlsaber. And I'll say the Bumblebee figure itself is actually, not that bad. It's pretty fun to fiddle with and such. But as for the Snarlsaber himself, he's just meh, and the combined mode is also just meh. These figures are probably the most lackluster for me in the Rise of the Beast mainline, because there's just, yeah, the main reason I got these is because I was hyped for the movie, and I still say it was worth it because I really enjoy the movie. But I have a strong feeling down the line I'm gonna just sell these off at like a garage sale or eBay or whatever. That, like, maybe not right now, not this year, but maybe in years down the line. I have a feeling I might hold on to Prime and the Skull Cruncher one because it's kind of cool callback to the Beast Wars, like the original toy line. RC is the one I'm definitely not gonna. I know I'm not gonna keep forever. The Bumblebee is only good just for the main Bumblebee figure, I'd say. So I'd say this one has the best main, like, core figure. Not to be confused with core class, obviously. The main, like the main character that you're all buying it for. And that being Bumblebee here. I'd say he's got the best, robot mode and alt mode. He's got the most mid of these three. In terms of the combination mode, and Snarlsaber is just meh. It's only slightly better than Silver Fang, but not by much. So yeah, I'd say this is just okay. If you're a little worried that you're gonna waste $20, just don't get this guy unless if you want the Bumblebee because he's a little fun. But besides that, it's an easy pass. But I will say the Wave 2 combiners look a bit better, like in terms of their combination modes, because they're a bit beefier and a bit more interesting, especially Prime. So I might still get those, but we'll see. But yeah, so those are my thoughts on this guy. So anyways, make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, share for more, and comment down below what you guys think of this set right here. So anyways, guys, as always, till all are one.